He was a remarkable man. Yet despite his spiritual greatness, he was not known for worldly achievements or social status. He was neither a literary figure, nor a scientist, nor a philosopher. By conventional social standards, he had no distinguished identity. He was a man of divine bliss. Bliss itself was his very nature. In his presence, it felt as though a marketplace of joy had come alive. And in that marketplace, priceless love and compassion were offered freely to all. Countless people gathered around him to experience that divine sweetness. He was Sri Ramakrishna. In today's video, I will share some thoughts and insights about Sri Ramakrishna. First of all, welcome to my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe. According to Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual realizations gained through long years of intense practice and meditation, this entire universe is filled with consciousness. A supreme truth pervades the whole cosmos, whose essence is Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, and bliss absolute. Within the heart of every human being lies the immortal vessel of that supreme truth. It is the source of all joy and fulfillment. Human life becomes truly blissful through the realization of this supreme truth. Sri Ramakrishna, deeply aware of the limitless potential within human beings, once made a profound observation. Is man insignificant? Man can contemplate God. He can contemplate the infinite, something that no other creature can do. One of the primary purposes of Sri Ramakrishna's life was to awaken the dormant consciousness within human beings and help them attain their true humanity. When this consciousness unfolds, a person shines not only through external wealth, but also through the richness of the inner self. He said, "If God can be worshipped in an idol made of clay, can he not be worshipped in a living human being?" The worship of humanity itself became the central theme of his life. He not only perceived the entire universe as permeated with divine consciousness, but also felt a profound sense of oneness with ordinary people. One day, while standing at the bathing ghat of the Ganges near the Kali temple, he became deeply absorbed in a spiritual mood as he gazed upon the sacred river. At the ghat, a group of boatmen were engaged in a quarrel. Suddenly, a strong boatman struck a weaker one with a brutal slap across the back. Sri Ramakrishna cried out in pain. His own back became red and swollen. It was as though the suffering caused by the quarrel among the boatmen had manifested physically upon his own body. Herein lies the uniqueness of Sri Ramakrishna. Such an intense feeling of oneness with another person's pain is a rare phenomenon in history. Joy, simplicity, and spontaneity were the very essence of Sri Ramakrishna's nature. He loved people from the depths of his heart and with complete sincerity. For when one feels the entire universe to be one's own being, there remains no choice but to love humanity. And when the world suffers, one cannot help but share in its sorrow. At the same time, he was always eager to alleviate that suffering. On one occasion, Sri Ramakrishna set out on a pilgrimage with Mother Babu, the son-in-law of Rani Rashmoni. Along the way, they stopped at a landlord's estate. There Sri Ramakrishna saw poor villagers who barely had enough to eat and whose bodies were worn down by hardship and deprivation. He turned to Mother Babu and said, "Give each of them oil for their hair, a new piece of clothing, and at least one full meal so that they may eat to their heart's content." Mother Babu hesitated. "If we spend so much money here, how will we manage the expenses of the pilgrimage?" he wondered. But Sri Ramakrishna would not relent. He refused to move forward until these living embodiments of the divine had been served and cared for. At last, Mother Babu fulfilled his wish. It was the incomparable depth of Sri Ramakrishna's selfless love that drew ordinary people toward him. He never hated anyone. He never pushed people away, even those whom society considered untouchable. The suffering of humanity stirred the depths of his ocean-like heart, and he longed to help people experience the supreme joy and bliss that he himself had realized. In the context of today's world, when peace and happiness have become more necessary than ever, the relevance of a great soul like Sri Ramakrishna is being felt with even greater intensity. His life stands as a unique testament to humanity. It is a celebration of nonviolence, love, and compassion. Through his honest, simple, and unpretentious way of life, he has become an eternal refuge for countless weary souls journeying through life's challenges. His blissful and compassionate nature continues to attract hearts across generations. In the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, we find a beautiful description of his understanding of divine incarnations. While explaining the nature of an avatar, Sri Ramakrishna said, "At midday, the sun shines with such intense brilliance that one can hardly look at it directly. But at sunrise, although the sun possesses the same radiance, its light is gentle and soothing. One can gaze upon it without discomfort, and it brings delight to the eyes." Sri Ramakrishna himself was like that gentle morning sun. He was filled with tenderness, hope, radiant love, and serene grace. His eyes, overflowing with affection and compassion, seemed to convey a timeless message. Awaken, realize your divine nature, become filled with bliss. His reassuring gaze inspired unwavering faith in the human heart. For those seeking to rise from ordinary human consciousness to divine realization, he kept the lamp of spiritual awakening burning within the depths of our inner world. This is my humble tribute to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.